Hello, my name is Oscar, and for you who don't really know who I am a 17-year-old that are right now scaling up his personal brand, and yeah, I've done it for 6 months, and I'm currently, like you see, I'm in Crete. I have not made it. I'm not a millionaire. I haven't made a ton of money. I'm just here, first trip with a couple of my friends. We have a friend I'm shooting content with, working with. His name is Jack Flowley. I can link his channel in the description. But yeah, we're just shooting amazing content here, and I promised you guys that are following me on Instagram a storytelling YouTube video why I really started this, because I have said, like, I started this blah blah blah, I wanted to go into the content again. I quit 7 years ago. I have it in me. I like building, I like helping people, like that are just on the surface level. I'm not going to make this video a ton, like too long, keeping it short, just talking raw. I don't have a single fucking script in the world at the moment, and I really don't know if you can hear me that well. I just put in a mic. I hope the wind doesn't take everything. But yeah, my boy Jack is just currently there sitting eating breakfast. Every other of our friends are currently sleeping, so we're just getting up early. And like, one thing here in Crete, it's also in the main of this storytelling part. It feels so weird when you're 2 guys out of 8 that are actually doing this. Like, you need to go away, like we do, get up early in the morning. You need to actually, get your computer, get like all the chargers, get the camera, the mics, the microphones. Like, I have said this like in Instagram, in my reels and these posts and stories and so on, but really, it is so much to fucking think about compared to like the others. Just it's just normal stuff for them, the clothes, like sunscreen and so on. Like, I don't say it's hard to pack down everything in your luggage, but it really takes a part of your life. It really takes a part of your mind, and that's the most like common thing I have in my story. The part where my mind is so busy is 24/7. Like, when you go to sleep, when you wake up in the morning, when you're with family, with friends, you just stress every single time. I know I'm opening this storytelling with kind of rough thing directly, but actually, and you see, like, I don't know if you can hear me that well, but one thing I actually thought of, we just lost our luggage yesterday, so we have just lived without it for a day. I know it's not that much, and we promised to get it back today. I hope it comes soon. But yeah, it's so much things there when you just lose it. Like, it's just a thing with a mind. You have this to think about, the trip with your friends, enjoying it, then your luggage is gone. Like, last day everybody was kind of happy, like, of course, look at this place, like, we have a fucking villa for ourselves, 8 boys that just enjoying a week together. And I couldn't keep my mind like clear. I couldn't keep it safe from these negative thoughts. I just thought, what if my luggage it doesn't arrive? What if I can't focus on content, on personal branding, on my like business and so on? What if I can't do every single one of these things? And that's one thing you gotta keep in a race. You gotta raise that thought of, I am busy and I will stress of it, because that is the main thing that I actually want to take up in this storytelling part. You will be stressed out, especially if you're young. I'm in school also. Right now I have summer vacation, and takes a lot of like motion and hard things off your shoulders. But yeah, the sun seems to set its way up in the last couple of months, like 6 months, when I started this, when I posted my first piece of YouTube, after I just got bullied as fuck of religiously posting 7 years ago. And that is one thing I want to take up. Like, people will fucking doubt you, people will hate on you, and you already knew this before starting this journey. I'm talking to you that especially quit after starting. I'm talking to you that doesn't even take the courage to start it, because people that quit after starting are 100 times better than people that doesn't even test it out, that doesn't even start. And I know people that quit aren't great at all. It is people that don't have the confidence, don't have the self-courage, don't have the self-belief to actually keep going. And I know many people lack that, and just to work on it, because when you have started, you can always build yourself up. I started posting content 7 years ago. I got bullied as fuck, and I quit. And I know it was kind of a long period. I quit like about 6.5 years, 7 years. And yeah, I started 6 months ago. I just thought, fuck off what everybody like feels and thinks and so on. Everybody has seen my content. Everybody has seen what I do. Maybe my family doesn't believe in me. Maybe my friends doesn't believe in me. Like, you will get those people, and whether you like it or not, whether it's someone you actually love that will doubt you, it will happen. And it's just for you to say fuck off to them. Don't literally, but really. Don't keep your mind on them, because that's what I took up in the beginning with the mind and so on. If you lay your mind, especially when you're stressed out, busy as fuck, you can't literally lay your mind and your mindset and put all the thoughts to people that aren't worth it. I did that to all my classmates, to family members, like to friends that doesn't even belong in my life. I hang out with them, but I feel like this isn't my life. Why am I literally hanging out with them? And when you, especially I would take an example, when you are out an evening with your friends that aren't the right fit for you and your life, that aren't making your life better every single day, that aren't providing the future with you, you will just come home and you will doubt yourself 100 times more, 1,000 times more. And I'm not kidding. I've had those thoughts of, I'm quitting. Like, this isn't a normal life, because I've just hanged out with people that are drinking and so on. And your mind sets to feel like, this is a normal life. Why aren't we doing this? When your heart wants to do this, building, don't drink, like don't going out party, for working on yourself, focusing on eating the right things, working like every single day, like your mind will not be here and it will not be here, it will be in the middle. And it will be that every single fucking day until you hang out and actually start to be with the right people, start to build with the right people. And that is why it's so important. And that is number 3 I actually want to take up. Be with the right people. Please. I have 2 of my close friends, and I know I'm super lucky they got me into this. If I hadn't had them, I don't know where I would be today. Probably not here. Of course, I would probably be in Greece and so on, but I wouldn't be able to provide it that well. But yeah, please, this part number 3, just being with the right people, it's so important. Because if you aren't with the right people, like both what I tell, you will quit, you will doubt yourself, and your mind will be here. It won't be here, and it won't be here, it will be here. So yeah, that is probably the main thing in this video. Won't make it longer, because guys, just check my Instagram. I have everything, and I mean it. I have every little piece of content that you would enjoy. If you watch till the end, you will actually fucking love me. I'm not self-loving myself here, but really, please do it. You kind of have to be fucking delusional. I forgot that thing. I'm sitting here, I don't know when my friends will come out seeing me talk English. It's just me and Jack up. He's in a meeting. So be fucking delusional. Don't have your mind in the middle. Have it either you are staying the same normal like everybody else, because you won't have a stressed mind, and in the future you will have a piece of a fucking life. Like, I'm not kidding. You don't want to work 9 to 5. I can promise you that. You don't want it. If you feel like, I don't want it, like I know I have so much more to give, why are you fucking leaning this way? Start to get over this way. Even if you are being here sometimes, I'm also here. I'm a fucking normal person. Like, even if you are here sometimes, eventually you will go here if you aren't quitting, because otherwise you will go here. But please, just one reminder: have your mind here, working on yourself, doing business, like just hanging out with the right people, taking care of your body, and don't quit, please. Like, that is my strongest storytelling part. I quit 7 years ago, got bullied for it, had a bad shape, so I couldn't stand up to myself. I had low confidence. I quit. Then 6 months ago, I worked on myself. I got a solid physique. I just started thinking to myself, what the fuck is happening? Yeah, this is the part you have to take if you're recording outside in Greece. Like, I don't know if you hear me. But yeah. Then I started to actually gain that confidence back and really start again. I really don't know if you hear me or not because it's a fucking loud animals outside.